I read a very short blurb on this play about 5 years ago and loved it immediately. And I know when I read a script, I can tell in 3 pages if it's mine. And this was that case. And then I read about the Tony Awards and Cherry Jones, and I knew I had to do the play.
I was really excited to get the role because it's fabulously written. It's a wonderful, wonderful part. I certainly want to give Meryl Streep a run for her money. It's a very textured role. I mean, it's not a character the audience is going to be able to like, you know, so you have to be really careful with those kind of parts where people you know, where you just know you're going to be the one the audience hates. So I'm trying to give her, you know, as much of, you know, as a heart and soul, because she obviously has really intensely held beliefs.
Well, it's been a pleasure to be in this play, and I love playing the role of Father Brendan Flynn. At first, when I heard the center was doing this play, I had no idea what it was about. And so I ordered a copy of the script, and by the 3rd scene, I immediately knew that I wanted to audition for the role, and I was fortunate enough to get the part. I think Father Brendan Flynn, I've known a lot of Father Brendan Flynns in my life. I think he's a well-intentioned person. Whether or not he's responsible for the wrongdoing that they allege, that's for the audience to decide.
I remember the first time I read this play, I could not believe how well it was written. It kind of floors me how well constructed this play is. And as you sit in it and say your lines and hear the lines of your fellow actors, you begin to hear the huge web of poetry that he's created with the whole piece and how interconnected everyone's line and every scene is just with the language.
It's a time when an African-American woman probably doesn't have too many choices, and she has a choice. She's been given the opportunity to see her son be challenged and to see his future, and she's hoping to get him through to where and what he wants to do. And she's challenged by her everyday struggles as a mother, as a wife, and then she also sees the struggles. So she tries to protect her child so he doesn't have to go through the same struggles that she's going through.
This play deals with a very uncomfortable topic, and the characters in the play are all dealing with the uncomfortability of the topic the entire time. And I feel like it's a challenging play for the audience in a wonderful way to examine their own feelings about the issues that we all have that make us uncomfortable, and how we make choices when we feel uncomfortable.
And it's not just the uncomfortable choices, it's actually the whole kind of general topic of ambiguity. Because ambiguity is, for human beings, is sometimes really hard. I think people will come and they'll try to make sense of it, and there's enough, it's written well enough so that you can bring your own self and your own perspective into it, and then place yourself there, and then see where that falls on in the realm of the show, because there's a lot of evidence in both directions.
Musicals are wonderful. I love a musical, but I also love really good, just dramatic acting. I love it, and so hopefully we'll deliver. Not me. They will.
The title says it all, doubt, and then you have certainty. And in this day and age, people want to be certain about everything, and some people are repeatedly asking me, did he do it, did he not do it? That's a question for the theater goer to decide.
The most fun part of this is Act 2 happens when the audience leaves. And the audience has to figure out, do you believe that the priest is guilty of anything or not?
So on behalf of the cast of Doubt, we hope that you come and join us for an interesting and dramatic evening at the Cotuit Center for the Arts.
And we look forward to engaging in conversation with you.